Yo, what's going on? It's a boy Lesiba Mothupi. We're back again on my YouTube channel. Welcome back on another episode where we're going to be speaking or looking at the markets. Obviously, you guys know that I love looking at the markets. It's my passion. I do this by heart. So I actually want us to speak about, a move that we caught the previous week. I think it was 2 weeks ago or something like that. But now the most important thing that I was able to spot out of that was what actually happened is that I was involved in a trade. I forgot to have put my stop losses, and the trade went against me. So instead of me just closing those profits, I was like, let me just wait for it to get to where I wanted to put my stop loss, then I will close it. And that went insane. It didn't go too well. So I want us to speak about how I was able to manage that, because I was holding a huge negative, but I was able to manage it, and I was able to still go out of that trade with profits at the end. So that's what we're going to be speaking about on today's video now, how to go out or how to manage losing trades and turn them into winning trades. I think that's the new title. But yeah, so we're going to be looking into that. Obviously, what you can do is to like, so this video can get to go out there to more people, and so more people can be able to see the value that we share, and subscribe if you haven't, just so we are able to obviously reach those numbers that we are looking to target. But yeah, so starting with it, so what I do have here is US 13. So let me make sure that my screen is being recorded, because I forgot that I need to record my screen. Okay, so let me just make sure that my screen is being recorded. Oh, I actually took a screenshot. That's sad. I took a screenshot here, but yeah, so this is gonna be one of those casual talks that we're gonna have now. Those casual talks, so it's not gonna be too formal or anything like that, just a casual talk, so you're able to see and understand. Okay, so what I do have here in front of me is obviously US 30. I've been looking at it. Obviously you can simply see right here we actually capitalized today, even super excited. But yeah, I actually do have it here in front of me. So the trade, I think the trade that I'm speaking of happened somewhere around, let us take a look here. Okay, let me just go on the 60. Yeah, it happened somewhere around here. It happened somewhere around here. So what I was looking for is, I think this area was being on support. No, not there. It was actually somewhere around here. Yeah, somewhere around here. I remember this perfectly, because I saw obviously this area came back. I saw it being at support somewhere around here. So it went up, and I was like, maybe it's gonna give us a third touch, like first touch here, second touch, third touch. Then maybe if it goes down, gives us a third touch too, I'll be able to capitalize on a buy. That's the mindset that I had. So what I done instead is, also I had that be my support. Also had this be my area that held me. Né? So obviously I was looking at the first touch here, I was looking at the second touch right here, and I was looking for a third touch where the market the price is right now. So what I done is that, yes, I bought here after this candlestick confirmation. It went up, I kept on buying. They went up, so I was looking to take profits. First profits, I was looking to take them here. So price went up, and then once I started doing this, firstly I could have took a sign from this name. I could have took a sign, because see how it's moving up, it gave us engulfing candle. So I could have just closed some of the profits that I was holding here, then I would be perfectly fine. But instead I just decided to hold on. I held on, it went a bit up, it gave me this left shoulder, right shoulder here, and the head. So it shut down, it went up, it came back. So now being here, I'm not thinking to myself, should I close, shouldn't I close and stuff? But I didn't close. Price went below, closed somewhere like here, it closed something like this. So now at this time I wasn't too active, because I was looking into having this be a long trade, né? To seeing it, I was actually getting busy with certain things. So normally when I'm busy with certain things that require a lot of my attention, I see my trades. Instead of trading on the 5 minutes and 15 minutes, I use the 1 hour. I use the 15 to enter, but I'll hold looking at the 1 hour charts and candlesticks and stuff. Just like the trade that I'm in now, né? So yeah, the price went down, and then after hours when I came back, price was like somewhere around here. So now I'm thinking to myself, okay, you know what? I'm losing a bit more, because my stop loss was supposed to be here. My stop loss was supposed to be here, and now I'm losing a bit more. And the reason I didn't put a stop loss on this trade here, I know it happens to also you guys. It wasn't because of the fact that I was too confident, I know it's gonna go my way, or because of all these things. It was just a simple, honest mistake. I executed, looking at it, I was like, okay, you know what? Let me execute quick. I'll put stops after, so I don't miss out on that beautiful opportunity that I'm seeing at the time. So I done exactly that. I executed at that specific time. But now, instead of me looking into, I actually even shared this in the team. So instead of me now going back to the trade and putting my stop loss, I just was done with it, you understand? So as soon as, like, I had take profits and stuff, I gave it to the team members, and I didn't put it myself, because when giving, I thought that I also put it on my side, so I forgot about it completely. So yeah, some things that you do, actually, like, helping others also plays a part on your side, because, like, I could cry and be like, now people were able to lock their profits nicely, what about me? Or stop, give a stop loss 1 2 3, what about me? But I didn't. I just understood that that's, like, one of my jobs. I do that. But it went down. At this time, I was losing a few profits, and I didn't mind, because I use a very small lot. Even people asking me, you've got a big account, but you use small lots. Why is it that? It's because of the fact that I don't want to trade under pressure. I don't want to look at a negative position and think to myself, this is going against me, or this is really negative. Or I don't want to look at a positive position and be like, I'm making so much money, let me close profits, I'm too excited. I don't want that. I can't do that. So at this time, I was losing maybe around 5k, no, like 6 7,000, somewhere around. I was losing 6 7,000. My stop loss was supposed to be like 4,000, somewhere around there. So price played around a bit, boom, it went down. So now I'm holding on to this trade, and I had that mindset of, what, let me just let it come back to my stop loss, and then I'll take a smaller negative, because at this time I wasn't too comfortable with closing negative 10,000 on a trade, because I'm risking only a specific amount. So instead of price going upwards, you can simply see, yeah, I was excited. I was like, you know what, perfect moment, price is gonna go up. But it shot massively down. Price went all the way down, negative 20,000, negative 30,000, all the way up to, I think, yeah, price was giving me a total of negative 48,000 rands. So I was holding a total of negative 48,000 rands. And remember, I grew my account from 39,000. Now my account, I grew from 39, I grew all the way to 130k. And now I'm running negative 48k. I'm thinking to myself, okay, no, instead of blaming myself, seeing all the negative things and 1 2 3, I done a simple mistake. So it's either, if it hits me 50% of my account, I'm gonna close my trades, and then I'm just gonna rethink of this silly mistake that I done, because it's honestly a silly mistake. But luckily, they don't go all the way to 50% of my account, because I don't want to ever let trades run over 50% of my account. That's like the bad way of, like, imagine losing 50% of your account with just one simple trade. It's not a good way to trade, né? So instead, what I've done is that I was like, you know what, let me observe. I started analyzing more. Price gave me this beautiful engulfing. I left it, didn't trade. It went up. I first wanted to look for that first impulsive motion, né, to the upside. So I got that perfectly, yeah. Price impulse, it broke above previous lower highs. As you can see, this area here is a lower high. It broke above it, came back to retest. So while it was retesting here, it was even around after 3. I shared the setup in the team with the premium members. I was like, you know what, guys, let's buy. I think we're ready now to buy in this trade. We bought massively, boom, boom. We bought. As soon as we bought, price shot up. Like, as soon as we placed buy, it was never red. Like, it was positive till it went up, boom, it went up half past 3, it went successful, went all the way up, hit profits. You can see 3.2%. It hit profits. So at this time, it was here. Remember, I'm running negative threes that I had from here. So now, instead of me, negative 48,000, now price is moving upwards nicely. And at this time, I didn't enter too much, because I didn't want, when it goes against me, I still lose more. So at this time, I was maybe, averaging. I think I had already, I was at small, from negative 48,000. I think I went back to negative 8 to 9,000, somewhere around negative 8 to 9 to 10,000, somewhere around there, which is safe. But what I've done is that, instead of me closing my negatives, or instead of me closing all of my trades, what I've done is that, now this is actually something that I want you guys to take a lesson from. I close some of the profits, so I'm able to build up my margin on the trades that I do have now. So I'm able to build up also, like, even if it does maybe happen to go down or something, my balance is being increased and stuff, so which is a beautiful thing. So I close some of the profits here, and my account now went up. Even though I was holding negatives, just a few negatives, my account is now up. And then, price started playing here. I remember, I think somewhere here I took a buy. I'm not too sure. I took a buy. It hit me small loss. It didn't matter. But at this time, I closed these profits, which is beautiful. I'm still holding that negative trade that's running back here. Né? So now it's going upwards. Came back down. I saw this beautiful pattern right here. Price went up. Retest went up. Couldn't break here. It retested. So today on the half past 3 move, we actually shared this trade in the team. Now we actually shared this trade, and then boom. Let me see if we still have it. Let me just see. Okay, yeah, let me just open this up here. Okay. Perfect. Okay, right, yeah, I was looking for this. Okay, perfect. You can simply see with this one here today, I'm just exactly at 3:15, before 3:30, when the trade was exactly here. Even this one here is the one that we shared. Let me see if I can get this one here. Okay, I remember I shared. Okay, this is the one that actually took us out yesterday. I think this one is the one that took us out yesterday. Let me see that other one. Okay, this one is that one. Like, it went perfectly well. Can you see how amazing this is? Let me show you how I shared it first. This is how it was. Like, all prices went downwards, I shared. I was like, guys, buy now. As soon as we bought, this trade was never in negatives. Like, see, as soon as we bought, we said the signal, and look at it, shot all the way to the upside immediately. So same thing happened with today's trade. We bought, and as soon as we bought, like, it went up to the upside immediately. And even some of my members also shared Tremaine in the premium signals team actually shared this beautiful setup here. And now we are already even in profits. You can see it's like log profits, guys. Log profits, we save, we're already in profits. But yeah, let me just go back to the purpose of today's video, allowing you guys to be able to see how I was able to manage that bad trade, and then I turned it into a beautiful situation. Okay, so now you can see where it's at now. So afterwards, remember, I closed some profits, my balance is a bit high, I'm still holding negatives at the end. So now here after this, I bought it, and as soon as I bought on the 15-minute, as soon as I bought, it went up. And while going up, it started giving me money, By the time this price was like already by the time price was already somewhere here, all of those negative trades were like now turned into positive. So now I'm no longer holding red, I'm holding blue now. And one thing that I like about that is that I'm still looking at future targets. And remember, I'm now in positives, but that doesn't mean that the other trade that I had from back there is not in negatives. It's still in negatives, but now my profits have actually overcame my negative trades. Even though I was holding all those negative trades, 48,000 rands, I was able to get out of that situation in a positive way, which it's not easy. It's always not the case. Normally, it's either you should blow your account, you should lose a lot of money, or you should just lack momentum, or you should revenge trade. You should try to maybe make money and then you lose that money, you understand? So, but I didn't have that mindset. I just told myself, you know what, I've been trading for a long time. Let me remain positive. Let me remain calm. Let me see how I can get out of this terrible situation, a silly mistake that I actually done, and let me just see how I can correct it. I corrected, and now I'm excited with the fact that like now we're back into positives, and now we're back and we're moving well in the positive side of things. But that actually is how I want you guys to be able to see what it is that you can do in order to get out of a silly trade. Maybe you placed it by mistake, maybe you placed it and you forgot to put stops and stuff. How to get out of that, and not only how to get out of it, but actually how to turn it into a beautiful situation or a beautiful position just by flipping that whole situation over, allowing yourself to risk very small, allowing the trades that you enter with a very small lot size. So even if the market shoots against you massively and you even put a stop loss, you're not gonna lose a lot of money because your lot sizes is not like that hectic and stuff, unless you are like on the charts like this, then you can go fully in. So even if it shoots against you, you can easily close those trades. But yeah, guys, I'm excited that you did watch up until this very end. I actually share some of the detailed methods how I was able to catch this beautiful trade on US30 today and even the other previous days. I actually shared this in the ultimate program, whereby it's actually that $7 program that I spoke of. Go down in the description box and see if you can get yourself just $7 initial investment just by investing in yourself, investing in your knowledge, in your education. $7, which is like what, 100 rands. You are able to literally see the markets in a whole different perspective, and like the whole purpose of that is it's a transformation program. I was able to transform. I'll show you how I was able to transform. I'll show you the things that I've done, experiences. So I also want you to see you guys transforming. I just hope to, impact and inspire a lot of people to transform in that program. But I know that you're going to be one of those people. So by this one, Mothupi, thank you for watching up until this very end. Make sure that you like, subscribe. I will see you on the next video to come.